Thanks. Hello, old friend.
What up, everybody? It's your boy Gaming Forte, back with another video. Make sure you hit that like button, make sure you hit that subscribe button. It all helps out the channel a lot. Now, let's talk about that Battlefield 5 reveal that started out at a snail's pace. Man, I was about to fall asleep. It took 25 minutes for them to go over a lot of the things that was being added to the game, like fortifications, new game modes. I was just sitting there like, man, this thing is so slow out the gate, and literally almost took a nap. And it was getting to the point where I was just on Twitter, just tweeting out all types of crazy stuff because I was just waiting for gameplay to be revealed, which we ended up not getting in the end anyways. We just got a glorified CG trailer with overlays. But man, I just wish they would have got to the meat of the reveal a lot faster, because they were just bouncing from person to person. Like, people that were on the stage could have answered a lot of these questions, but they just really just wanted to get a lot of people on stage time and eat up as much time of the 30 minutes as they could, which I actually really appreciated because it was only a 30-minute stream and we did get the trailer at the very end of it. The one thing I will say about the trailer is it does look good. It does look like Battlefield. It was a glorified CG trailer or scripted event, because you did have machine guns taking out planes with 2 shots. It was crazy. I didn't know that you could do that with 2 shots unless they were the luckiest 2 shots ever. And you could just see that they were just adding the points on the screen. And I believe they did it in Battlefield 1, or they did it in one of the Star Wars games. Can't remember exactly which one. So this isn't anything new, but it would have been nice to actually get some type of real gameplay. I guess we got to wait for E3 for that overall. Now, the one thing that I really loved and I took away from this reveal was the fact that no longer do you have to have the Premium Pass membership to get all of the extra maps. Anybody that knows, when Battlefield released, you had to pay that $50 extra if you wanted to get access to all the content. Going forward, that is a no more thing. I love that because it does not separate the player base anymore. The biggest problem we had in Battlefield 1, even Battlefield 4, any Battlefield going all the way back to the original ones, was the fact when DLC released, people that could afford them played on separate maps than people that couldn't afford them or just didn't want to buy them. And you wouldn't have those people to play in the player pools with, so match times would take longer. It'd be less people in the server to fill up. And then with the fact that Battlefield now has the browser search, you don't even have full servers anymore. So I really like the fact that they're doing this. Now, let's not get it twisted. EA is going to get their money somehow to make up for the loss of not having a season pass. And they did talk about how it's going to probably be through customization, because your character is going to be unique to you. The one thing that I really liked outside of just no season pass was the fact that if you're playing as a medic and you pick up an enemy, or I mean not an enemy, but if you pick up a fallen teammate, you will actually see their actual face. You actually go through the animation of actually picking them up, looking them in their eyes. You can see all the customizations of everything that they have on their body, in their face, everything. And they can see exactly what you have. And that is actually making the game a little bit more personal on that level, because it just opens up the scope so people can actually see the things that you actually have. That's one thing that I know a lot of people wish they did in a lot of other games, actually showcase the ability to show off the stuff that you actually earned in game. And I hope this isn't the only way you can get stuff is by buying it. I hope there's ways of earning it through player progression and not just through any type of monetary system that they may have set up for the game, like how Overwatch has it with the loot box system. I don't know exactly how they're going to do it, but they are going to have some type of system in game where it's all based around cosmetics. So I really appreciate that they're actually finding a way to actually get more players playing the game, and that's going to be a good thing. Another really good thing they talked about is how the destruction work and how you can actually refortify certain situations that you are in, because you can rebuild and replenish the areas that you're in. Because the one thing about Battlefield games, yes, they had destructible environments, but over the course of a map, those destructible environments become no more. You can't, fight in cover because there's no cover there anymore. Now you'll be able to do things like probably drop down sandbags, rebuild fort, all types of stuff to actually refortify your situation so you can actually do battle battle in those areas and continue the actual push that you want to do to actually get to like probably another checkpoint or get to another flag and conquest. So these are all really cool things that they're doing. They're adding new game modes like grand operations, which are going to be even more bigger than they were before. So it's a lot of moving parts to this Battlefield game. And another good thing is it is coming out on EA Access on October 11th. So you'll be able to play it literally the day before Call of Duty launches its official game, which is crazy. So those are going to go kind of head to head. People will be buying the actual game while people that have EA Access on Xbox will be playing a version of the game for Battlefield free. Well, not free because you still have to pay for the subscription model, but you know what I mean. So really interested to see how that's going to go now that we know that we have a solidified date for when Battlefield 5 is actually releasing. But overall, it was a real boring stream. Can't believe how boring it was just to get a 2-minute trailer at the very end, but the 2-minute trailer was actually really good. Just wish it had some real gameplay included into it. And I guess we just gotta wait till E3 to see more of it. But guys, what did you think? Battlefield 5, was it on your radar? Are you actually more interested in this game than Call of Duty? Were you even interested in Call of Duty? Or are you just gonna wait for Red Dead Redemption to come out literally 3 weeks later? I really wanna know what your thought process for the month of October is now that we know Battlefield 5 is coming out in that same launch window with all the rest of those other games. Definitely let's have that conversation down below. And as I always say, thanks for watching this video. Sub to the channel if you haven't. Like this video if you like the content. It definitely helps out the channel a lot. Turn on those notifications, gonna let you know the next time one of my videos go live. It's your boy Gaming Forte. You guys have a great week, and I'm gonna talk to you in my next video. Peace.